So here is 9-1, number 6. It talks about two circles, A and B, being internally tangent. So let's take a look and see what those are. Internally means inside, and tangent means that they intersect at one point. Let's go ahead and draw this picture, see what it looks like. Looks like one circle is inside the other, and they just intersect at one point. Now, two things that we know about these circles. One of them is that the diameter of the larger one is 16.4 centimeters and the diameter of the smaller one is 6.7. So let's go ahead and label this one. As you can see, the radius of the larger one is 8.2 centimeters, which is half of the diameter that we were given. If we look at circle B and do the same thing, the diameter is 6.7. Let's go ahead and divide that by 2 and write down the radius of the smaller circle, which we get 3.25. What we're trying to find is the distance between the two centers of the circles. So what we have to do is take the radius of the big circle and subtract the radius of the smaller circle, and whatever we have is what the distance between the two centers of the circles are. So we end up with 8.2 minus 3.35. Subtract those two, that means that the centers are 4.85 centimeters away from each other. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at part B on number 6. So now we're talking about these two circles, A and B, being externally tangent. So let's take a look at what those mean. Externally tangent means that they are on the outside of each other and they intersect at one point. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this picture would look like. Here we have one circle next to the other one. They intersect at one point on the outside of each other. Then let's go ahead and drawing the radius for each of them. The diameter of the bigger one of circle A is 16.4. Divide that by 2, we're at 8.2 centimeters. Circle B, again, the diameter is at 6.7. Divide that by 2, we're at 3.35. The distance between the two centers of the circles, all we have to do is add these two radii, and we would have the distance between the two circles, the centers of the circle. The distance from center to center, we are going to go ahead and add those two, 8.2 plus 3.35, and then we end up with 11.55 centimeters between the distance between the center of the two circles.